Hi guys, it's the beginning of December and it's time to do my November favorites. And before I start, I just want to say I'm so excited for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, everything that's coming up. And also, I just want to thank you guys for my previous video, the announcement video. You guys left some amazing and sweet comments, so thank you guys so much. And now we'll begin with the favorites. So we start off with some beauty favorites. The first one is this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows in Bronze Taupe. Here's a little look of what's inside, and there is a stopper and the lid goes on like that. I've been loving this shade so much because it's so easy to apply and easy to blend, and I think this is a shade that you can wear on its own. And if you only want to get one eyeshadow from the Infallible range, this is definitely the eyeshadow to get because it's just so universal. It works on all skin tones and it applies so easily, it blends so easily, and also it doesn't crease or smudge during the day. And I really love this and recommend this. And if you guys are wondering why am I speaking so fast today, it's because it's extremely hot in Sydney. I think we're experiencing a heat wave currently, so we're up in the 30s, nearly 40 degrees, and the temperature or the atmosphere is really humid. So that's why I'm in this really summery top and with minimal makeup because it's really hot. Next beauty favorites are these. They're the L'Oreal Lacquer liners, 24/7 L'Oreal Infallible liners, I guess. I have my color in dark slate and in espresso, so one's grey and one's brown. This one's dark slate and this one's the espresso, so it's a really dark brown. As you guys know, with each eyeliner you get a little brush like this, and this is just really handy. I've been using these together every single time and it applies this eyeliner really well. And also I've washed this about 10 or 15 times already and the bristles are still very nice. There's no fallout, it's still very in shape, so I'm super impressed with the brushes too. I mean, I can even use them for other gel eyeliners. These gel eyeliners or cream eyeliners has been working great for me. They're actually my first ones and I'm just really surprised that they work this well, because previously I was a little scared of gel eyeliners because I have extremely oily eyelids, and I was thinking if I put something that's cream on my eyes or gel, it might crease really easily. But with them, they just stay on so well. They even stay on better than my liquid liners, which I'm extremely surprised of. I mean, they don't smudge, they don't crease, they just stay there, and they create the most softest liners. So if you're, for example, I'm in summer right now, so it's really humid and I like to wear really light makeup in hot weathers, and these really does the job because they just give you a really soft line. And so I've been really loving them. And another thing is, you know how when you have your eyeliner on and you have a curler to curl your lashes and sometimes it transfers onto the curler? These eyeliners, they don't transfer that much. For my liquid eyeliners, it transfers a lot. Basically, when I put the curler on, it takes a big chunk of eyeliner off onto the curler. But whereas these, they just stay on my lids even when I press something against it. So I just really love them, and I think they're bringing me into the gel eyeliner realm, so I'm gonna be adventurous and try some more. Next up are these two eyeliners, and another set of eyeliners. I know, I'm kind of obsessed without noticing. The shade that I use the most out of these two is this one. This is the Milani Liquif'eye Metallic eyeliner pencils, and this one is the brown one. Yes, it's the brown one. I also got mine in black, but I haven't been wearing this one that much because I like the softer look that the brown one gives. I've been using this eyeliner strictly for tight lining on the upper eyeline. Just do a little swatch right here. That's just an extremely light swatch, and as you can see, it's really pigmented and it's just super easy to glide on. You just do and there, it's so smooth. I've been loving this because it's super pigmented, and as you guys saw before, it's so easy to apply, so it's gentle on the eyes too. And at the end of the day, it's still on my eyes, it's still very visible as I applied it in the morning, so it's great lasting power. And also it has a little bit of smudging, just letting you guys know if you have oily eyelids, it just smudges a little bit on the lower lash line, so it creates a kind of smoky look at the end of the day. But I really love this. My dark circles has been getting out of hand recently, and I want to try something new besides my Bobbi Brown because I feel that the lasting power wasn't holding up. So what I tried was this. This is the Skinfood Salmon Dark Circle Concealer Cream. Inside looks like this. My shade, I believe, is in shade 1, and there is 10 grams of this product, which is a lot. I mean, there's a lot of products there compared to Bobbi Brown when there's only 1.7 grams. Not sure if it's going to zoom. So first of all, as you guys can see, this obviously has the size advantage compared to Bobbi Brown, and coming from Skinfood, it also has the price advantage too. And here's a look of the product inside. I feel that the color match is much more better to me compared to the Bobbi Brown. This is in shade 1, and I've been really loving this because this not only corrects the dark circles but also brightens the under eye area. It acts as a corrector slash brightener. So as you can see, I have it on my under eyes at the moment, and it's the same thing with Bobbi Brown. You only need a tiniest amount and then you apply it on, and it just does a phenomenal job. And also the one major thing that I really love about this is the lasting power. Bobbi Brown usually lasts only 4 hours, 3 hours on me. After that, it's like it starts fading away, and you can see my dark eye circles at the end of the day. And for this one, the lasting power is much more longer. I feel that it covers my dark circles until the end of my work day, so that's about a good 10 hours. And another plus for this, and this is the main reason I wanted to try this concealer, is because it's really hydrating. For my Bobbi Brown, after about 4 or 5 hours, I can feel the under eyes really drying up, but for this, it doesn't dry out my under eyes. It just keeps them so hydrated, but it doesn't feel oily too. I mean, I do set it with a powder to just keep everything in place and prevent anything from smudging from on top, but it still keeps my eyes super hydrated during the day, so I don't get really tired, dry eyes. So I've been really loving this, and I do really recommend this if you want a corrector for under the eyes, because it just does a phenomenal job, and size and price wise it just does much more better than Bobbi Brown. So I really recommend this. Foundation wise, I've been really liking this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I was going to say concealer, but it's a foundation, and it claims to be long wear, oil free and waterproof makeup. I've been really liking this because you only need the tiniest amount. I only use about half a pea size for my whole face and apply it with my hands. You guys know how much I like using my hands, and this just works really well with my hands. It's very long wearing. It lasts me a good full day. Coverage wise, I say it's a medium coverage, and the finish it gives, I'm not wearing it today, but the finish it gives is a semi matte, semi dewy finish, so it just gives you a touch of radiant on your face. So I've been really loving this. However, it does oxidize a touch bit, so when you get a little bit oily, I get a little bit oily around the T-zone. It just it oxidizes a little bit there. When you initially apply this, it feels really lightweight on the face, so it doesn't feel like there's anything on. But if you get a little bit hot and sweaty, you might feel there's a layer of foundation on your face, and that happens usually after 4 hours. So I do recommend this for the colder seasons or when the seasons are changing. And also, I really love the packaging. It is a squeeze tube with a little tiny hole at the end, so you can get the right amount of product on you. And also, it's kind of hygienic as well. The last two beauty favorites are these. They're the Essence of Beauty crease brushes. One's a crease and one's a fine crease. So this is the fine one. It's much more smaller, and this is the crease. I got the set because of the crease brush, and this is just the perfect crease brush for my outer V. It applies shadow really well, it blends really well as well, and it's super easy to wash and clean, and the bristles are really soft. So it's just a really perfect crease brush. To my non-beauty favorites, and the first one is this. And you guys might be thinking, Nancy, you talked about this already. Well, this watch is actually different to my old one. My old one died. The minute and the second hand got stuck together, so there was something wrong with the gearing. So I went in the store thinking that I'll get it repaired, but what happened was they just gave me a brand new one. And This brand new one is actually a new edition of my old watch, so the face of the watch actually looks different. The numbers are white and also the little fingers are white too, so it looks much more neater on the face of the watch. I like this edition better than the old one, and I think I got a pretty good deal. I mean, my old one I've worn for about a good 3 months, and now I got a new one, so that's pretty good. Next up, you guys might realize that I've been tying my hair up like this a lot. It's just a really lazy like turn thing like this, so it makes my hair fold like this, and I've been adding a bow on top, a ribbon like this, and I think it just adds a really cute look to the hair. And this ribbon is actually from Pandora, so you don't need to go out and find fancy ribbons. You can just get ribbons from your purchase, like when they have nice ribbons on the boxes they give you. And this is from one of the Pandora purchases, and I just think it adds a really sweet look to the hair, and it only takes 2 minutes. You just tie it on. My last favorite is this. This is my new wallet, and it is from Coach, and as you guys know, I've lived with my old Fossil wallet for about a good 5 years already, so I think it's time for a change. And I saw this one and I just think it's a perfect hit. It's super thin, which I love, and also the color purple is so beautiful and elegant, and inside it just fits everything that I need. And also it fits in my really small bag really easily as well, so I really love this. So that is all of my November favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, and if you like my style, don't forget to subscribe above. And until next time, bye!